Hello everybody, in today's video we're going to be doing a noob version for the 400% because for whatever reason in the forums people are complaining that they're too hard, and I want to show that it's actually not. I do have ultimate money, but I will just be using minimal mods just to be able to do it. This is what you want: skill extension, basically gives us a little bit more duration, skill expansion, and maximum range, which just like the names make it your range more. And you'll need an HP mod just so you'll be able to live. And with the extra points, I got myself HP collector with 6 of them. And all in all, we're using 60 points out of the 85 that I could potentially use. And for our weapon, we're using Thunder Cage because it is given to you. All you have on it is concentration priority, which increases our crit damage, fire rate up to just shoot faster, rifling reinforcement, and action reaction to be able to attack a little bit more. It is 52 points, but if you don't want to invest in an energy activator, which I do recommend you do, just one of these will be a little bit less. For the reactor, we got one for Thunder Cage, and for the external components, all you really want is HP in all of them. That would be the ideal. So far I have 13,400 HP, and we'll see how it goes. For today, the 400%, we got the Haven. That's what we'll be doing today. It has this one material called the Heat Plasma Battery, which is very good to be able to actually make the energy activators. And we'll go into private mode just to show that you can do it by yourself, but if you do it publicly, if there's a lot of people with you like a Freyna, it's going to be much more simpler to do and faster. Once you spawn in, just run around a little bit just to build up some energy, and we're mainly just going to use our 3 the whole time, as well as just jumping constantly. Like her name, just keep jumping. And whenever you do come to like 50% HP, you can kind of look on the ground and look for like the red beams of HP. Just because if you do die, you will have to restart whatever kind of room you just entered. You can hide behind this rock because your range is far enough to be able to still attack them behind it. And once you got the boss, just shoot him while still double jumping. And it is up to you. You can use your 2 ability every now and then just because you will be running faster and your 3 will be hitting more often. I'm not using it just because the ultimate bunny does have a little bit better MP recovery rate. It uses only, I think, like 16 instead of the normal bunny, which is at like I think 25. But to just show that you don't need it, all I'll really be using is the 3rd ability. And the other thing that the ultimate bunny has is it is just a little bit more tankier than the normal bunny. So again, even though I'm using ultimate bunny, if you don't have it and you just have normal bunny, this is still possible to do. That's why I'm using all these handicaps just to prove that it is possible. And just remember, this is going to be taking a little bit of time to be able to do this whole dungeon because I'm running quite low stuff for this. I'm hoping that you do have better stuff. This is just a proof of concept. Just be careful of these octopus guys. They're called the Farseers. They're the only ones that can actually kill you in this room just because they have that aimbot laser. So if they are hurting you, just kind of like stand behind the rock and just keep like them away from you. So your 3 abilities should be able to kill them. But other than that, you should be fine in this room. When you're in this room, just be careful because one of the bosses is a sniper, and if you have fairly low HP, around 10k, it would be about 3 hits for you to be able to die. So if you do go to half HP, I recommend start looking for an HP pack. And it is always to kill one of the bosses instead of like working them both down at the same time. I recommend just doing the one that you only have to kill twice versus the one that you have to kill 3 times. And if you do need the breather and you don't have any HP packs, you can just hide behind this area and wait for the minions to keep spawning in. And then hopefully there'll be a health spawn. When you kill the one boss, he does have his orbs where you can now just jump around it and do your one ability, and they will be getting targeted. You can shoot at it, but I feel like it's faster and easier just to hop around. And if you do want, you can actually use your 4 ability. It's not going to be much damage. It's honestly better to just use your gun. Just looking for some ammo. I am getting a little bit risky here just because I see 3 HP packs on the floor. So I don't really mind if I do take a little bit more damage. Because once you kill one of these bosses, it's going to be much easier to kill the other. Okay, that's one. And this guy is really easy. So all you need to do is find a container like this. And he basically follows the same pattern of he'll try to snipe you. And when he does, you could just hide behind a rock And then after that, he'll throw a weird grenade bluey ball at you. So when killing it, just kind of like find a little corner. When you phase him, he'll have like a orange ball over his head. That just means you have to target his head. So there you go. You see the laser happening. You can just pop out, quickly shoot him. And then again, you just have to shoot his head. Abilities do not work. And there you go, that is the kill. Took us some time, 17 minutes, but again, if you were to do this in 4-man or in public matching, if you had one frame or whatever, on average, you should be getting about 5 minutes. I'm just trying to show that this build is perfectly fine. It is not hard to do 400%. If anything, I would love them to come out with something harder. Preferably if they had like a difficulty slider, make it go up to like 10,000. And this is the setup I would actually use for Ultimate Bunny.